Imagine if your future didn't depend on your talent or effort, but solely on where you were born. That's a reality for millions across Latin America, the most unequal region on the planet and the second most prone to natural disasters. The result? Lives in constant vulnerability. In 2020 alone, over 23 million children in the region were in need of humanitarian aid. In response to this reality, foundations, NGOs, and crowdfunding platforms have emerged. But we have to ask ourselves, is the help really reaching those who need it most? You donate $100. You feel good, but then you realize a large chunk went to the platform, another to the bank, and what finally reached the cost isn't what you expected. Or worse, you don't know who you helped, or if your donation ever got there. Donating with peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Today, you can track a pizza from the oven to your doorstep. But when you donate $50 to a humanitarian cause, you don't know if it helped, who it reached, or how it was used. The barriers are still high. Commission fees are as high as 7 or 8% on traditional platforms, restrictions that prevent you from donating anytime, anywhere, lack of transparency and traceability in fund usage, and limited access to funding. Let's not ignore that 60% of NGOs in Latin America identify lack of funding as their main obstacle, and that the suspension of major funding sources like USAID has caused the region to lose access to around $1.7 billion, critical resources that can now be reactivated through the Stellar network, bringing aid where it's needed most. That's why we created KindFi, a platform born in Central America that connects donors with real causes using the best of blockchain technology, especially Stellar and Soroban, to dismantle those barriers one by one. With Stellar, our commissions stay below 1.15%, ensuring that help reaches those who need it, almost in full. We verify identities through KYC and KYB processes, building trust that every donation will create real impact. And we release funds by milestones, requiring validation through evidence like invoices, photos, results, and other data that once lived off-chain, now secured and traceable on the blockchain. And thanks to Stellar Global Network, Cash-ins is available in 40 plus countries and cash out in over 70. KindFi doesn't just let you donate, it makes you part of the change, because supporting humanitarian causes shouldn't be difficult. After USAID's withdrawal, our region lost around $1.7 billion in aid, funding that's more necessary than ever as needs continue to rise. KindFi is for those who want to do something for the world, and for those who need it most, right now. We are a Central American team with experience in blockchain, social impact, and digital product development, and we believe that technology is not the end, it's the means to create real change in real lives. We've built a model that's simple, auditable, secure, and full of purpose, where in just a few steps you can change lives through crypto. Want to learn more about why we chose to build on Stellar? How to join us as a partner, donor, or developer? Check out our documentation, because just like you can track a pizza today with KindFi, you can track your donation from your wallet to real-world impact. KindFi, to change lives one block at a time.